Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting out today here in a 50-player free-for-all battle here in Caucasia. And we're going in my favorite little corner is the bottom right. And a lot of people really like to go into like the bottom right corner. But the real sneaky part is like those three guys to the right of me, they can fight for that. I'm going to grab the land to the outside on the left and then come back and just annihilate all those guys because I'm going to have a lot more land than they will. So we will just kind of play with that mindset and just kind of see how big we can get. Now we do have a player bot over to the right. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think player bots that leave early got heavily nerfed to become regular bots because I remember them being a big issue. But now that I'm kind of thinking about it, I don't actually think I've run into that problem in a while. Where like, you know, they used to be like, oh, okay, you spawn next to a player bot, you're going to be dealing with that for the next like 10 minutes or something like that. Well, I think they're fine now. So, I mean, it's saving up. It's not really doing anything, which is good. But we'll just kind of see that problem for later. As we need to really expand over here. Because our entire strategy revolves around getting very big and then pushing back over to the right. And obviously, we can't do that if we don't have any land. So, need to be a little bit aggressive here. I'm going to be overly aggressive, more so than I typically would. Just with the mindset of like, yeah, no one's going to really attack. If they do, it's going to ruin their game too. So we'll risk it that everyone kind of has this self-perseverance that they won't do something foolish like attacking somebody. We actually have a lot of troops compared to everyone around us, so we can give a few more attacks over here. People really use their troops in the attack phase a little bit more than I was anticipating, but we should knock this guy down. Holy cow. This guy's so weak. Had to finish my thought, but I was already acting before I could even formulate the words. We just get him out of here. I mean, it's a great opportunity for us to knock this guy down. If we can get him fully out, we are getting attacked by Shook. Don't like that. Full scent, huge. Jump on that. And now we have a nice little opportunity to grab some bot land up north as well. We do get the crown, and I definitely think we're going to survive this. Shook wants an alliance. Not going to give him one. Might give him one, but definitely won't honor it because, you know, when people attack you, you know, when people tell you who they are, you know, trust them. As we'll grab the rest of that land here. And now we save up for our red interest of 5.6 million. We are very large. This is great. Try and get alliance with the guy up there. Yep, good. Okay. Now we just sit back here. I'll take an alliance with you. I don't anticipate fighting you anytime soon. Or really, I mean, a lot of things would happen. Oh, he gives me a little thing here. Let me give him a heart. And just say, hey, bud, me and you. What a nice guy. But again, we're just doing nothing until we can save up. A lot of action on the board is happening. Obviously, we'd love to be up in Tajikistan. We could boat into East Germany. But honestly, I think that would be bad for us, especially as Shook is getting pretty big and has already kind of made his intentions. In fact, we could attack Shook. That might be worth it. We can continue to keep saving up. I'm not that diehard into it. And I don't want to risk my position by attacking somebody too early. Although Redacted kind of wants to do it. I mean, I'm in. We'll test if he's, oh, good. He actually is interested. Okay, let's push this guy down before he has a chance to full send us. Dang it. Counter it. We had a little bit extra troops. Wonderful. And we'll get cut off here, but that's fine, honestly. He stops. Okay, this is a little bit suspicious. He probably just wants help in fighting us, but he gives us another heart, so we'll give him a heart. Maybe he's just being genuinely nice, but my suspicious nature will never let me accept that. As Holy Land is getting very big. He's going to be our new crown. We'll take that alliance. As we're going to need to kind of focus grabbing land away from him, especially now. Holy cow, he's gigantic. So I think our strategy needs to be avoiding him for as long as possible. We're going to push over into the east. You want to fight this guy? Honestly, I'm kind of down, but I would like to get up a little bit higher. You're already attacking. Okay, I'm in. We'll jump on this one here and probably fight the EU guy next just to get borders on East Germany, who's the real target I want to fight. As we have Think Twice above that. I feel like I've played a game with that guy before. That name sounds very familiar. But let's go ahead and probably just launch an attack into you. We'll eat the full send here. I don't mind eating the full send. If this isn't about me knocking down and getting into EU's land, it's much more about me getting borders with East Germany here. So in fact, that is what happens to us as we get knocked back. We'll let Redacted grab that land over in the east, or if he goes for it. I mean, Think Twice is grabbing a ton of it, which is not exactly ideal, but we'll start pushing through East Germany as we are much bigger than he is. He's in 6th place. We're in 3rd, leading him by about 30,000 pixels, even though our troop count is pretty similar. He's going to have a lot harder time kind of recuperating those troops. He's trying to block Redacted, who's trying to boat into him, which gives me a little bit more advantage over here because he's not blocking my attacks. And it looks like he got in, so Redacted's also helping us over here. It looks like we have made a wonderful friend, as we'll just keep pushing this guy all the way up. And I think Twice is not paying attention, which unfortunately he is. He blocks us. Good move on his part. We won't get any of that land. But honestly, I'm looking at Holy Land, and I'm scared of him. And he's pushing through the TR guy. Let's get the alliance with you. We're all going to need to kind of work through this of Holy Land. I don't want to fight TR, but yeah. You are absolutely right. Where's the thumbs up there? I see exactly what's going on. Redacted signaling for peace. No. That's not our plan. That's not our plan. Hopefully Think Twice is maneuvering in a way that can help us fight this, because he doesn't have borders on Holy Land right now. He's trying to finish up the Magenta player, which... Okay, we're over here. We're going to fight this. I mean, give it a minute. Okay, we were getting attacked. I was going to wait for Think Twice to get in a better position. Holy Land immediately strikes, which is good on him. Hopefully Think Twice is boating in to help us fight. I'm going to just counterattack. He does boat in. Very huge for us. Okay. Good for us. Good for us. He has to focus Think Twice. Otherwise, he's going to lose a lot of land. Let's keep pushing here. Redacted gives us the muscle symbol. Yeah, we're strong. We got this. He's boating around to not block me off, so I can continue to keep fighting. Thank goodness. Otherwise, this game would probably be lost. Not because I was out of it and you wouldn't see the video, because, you know, it's lost. But more so that Holy Land's troops would probably be enough to fight, to take a 2v1, but not a 3v1. And now we can just really push this attack. He's really trying to focus Think Twice, and we're just going to keep attacking into Holy Land, knowing that he really can't spare the time to attack us. And if he does, he'll lose a lot of progress to either Redacted or Think Twice. Now, in terms of how do we kind of think about what we're going to do next, it's a little bit too early to say. Think Twice is trying to take out the FR guy. I imagine the FR guy has been trying to help the Crown. In fact, he full sends Think Twice, so that is definitely what has been happening. The Crown is at 35%. Ooh, that climbs. 41%. Wow. Okay, thank goodness that guy didn't full send earlier. Otherwise, this would have been bad. Think Twice is very low on troops. Don't worry, brother. I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing. We do need to start thinking about how do we attack him from here on out, because we're about to run out of room. I think we boat up north. We'll keep this attack going. We'll have a little bit of bland here, so it's harder for him to kick us off. And we'll see about sneaking over this boat and get it to go where I want it to go. I want to make sure I keep attacking. I don't want to Think Twice to fall in the process. Come on, boat. Work with me. Get in there. Oh, he saw it. Okay. Here's our plan. New plan. Big boat. A boat of the size he wouldn't expect it. He's going to try and block it again, but he's not going to expect 8 million. We give an attack just to make it seem like we're still attacking. We didn't send a lot of troops over there. If I can get a boat out. Okay, this one should be in position. Just go. Think Twice is saying charge. I'm coming. We're in second place somehow. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, it looks like he's been fighting the Redacted guy. Get me in there. Yep, exactly as we planned. He was not anticipating that big attack here, so we don't get kicked off. And Think Twice has been able to build back up good. We just make sure we don't get kicked off. If we do, we're going to boat and then boat right back in. Not going to waste a lot of troops trying to stay on. I mean, it's really easy for us to just boat off and then boat back in. But I'd like to ideally stay on if possible, which is kind of going to be our focus here, especially as we're able to maintain red interest while doing it. That's very big for us. Holy Land has spent a lot of troops doing this, and he's falling apart at this point. As Redacted has more troops than he does, I have more troops than he does. The only person that doesn't is Think Twice, and that's quickly changing. So we don't need to worry about being kicked off as much. In fact, can I get over here? And if we can get over here, we can continue to keep attacking. Oh, frick. Magenta got in the way. We'll just stop that attack and say, hey, bud, sorry about that. He offers us an alliance. Absolutely. Okay, I'm glad he understood what I was trying to do, is just continue the fight over here. Holy Land's asking for an alliance. I'm not really interested in one. I mean, I'm pretty happy with second place. I mean, Redacted's been a very nice friend the entire way. Oh, no. I kind of have to, right? He went way too deep. I'm so sorry. It's a free-for-all. This doesn't make me feel good. But I can win this pretty easily. I'm sorry, Redacted. This isn't the victory that I imagined us having, but also I didn't imagine a world where I would so easily get first place. As he does full send us, fair. I'm definitely the bad guy, but I got the crown and I'm gonna win. So GG's to all involved. Redacted, if you ever see this, my humble apology, sir. That was in bird culture considered a dick move. My bad. But GG's to think twice. We'll give Klops good sportsmanship. Let him know that we're going for the peace with him. And of course, a kissy face for the boys. And we'll go on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be 112 player teams battle here in the world. We are going to, we're at spawn probably over here with our teammates in Asia. Seems like a good enough spot. A little bit of a backline position, but that's fine. Honestly, we'll just play a little bit of support. Our team is kind of spread out a lot of places. But this is not a contest, so I think we can get away with it. There is a number of Corgi boys in this one as well, so we can kind of trust everyone's skill ability to at least be useful. So our big role here is just taking up space and then probably donating to someone where we can get the advantage. But for right now, we'll just kind of focus on our immediate targets, which is this white player to the south and the magenta player to the northeast. Those are the people we need to fight with. We do have Cutie next to us as well as Corgi Sack. So we do have a number of Corgi boys with us. Oh, and P315. Wonderful. Okay. So we have a number of people around us that know how to play the game, which is good. So we can take a little bit extra risk here in grabbing some land. Oh, we also have Gabe. Nice. So we have a lot of good players around us, so we can take risks in grabbing land and just kind of occupying space, knowing that if anyone tries to go into us early, they're not going to win it because we'll get a little bit of cover from our teammates. Well, again, let's just try and grab land where we can, not necessarily growing in any specific direction, although we would love to have blocked Istvan from getting any bigger. Unfortunately, our bots block that path, so not really an option for us. As, oh God, this bot. I'm not really a big fan of having borders on the blue team, but it's fine. Oh my gosh, you're so weak. Never mind, you're stronger than I thought. Okay, we just save up here. Hold our position. As we need to save up to our red interest. We are the biggest player on the Corgi team right now in terms of pixel size. That will probably change. And we are kind of having to hold a delicate balance between keeping Istvan back and the blue team kind of mellow, at least for the time being. P315 is also a little bit, he's about the same size as me, so he's also a little bit on the weak side. But I think the best thing for us is just to kind of save up here. Purple is going to be our biggest threat in Africa. Not a lot we can do about that right now. I think we just kind of need to focus on our immediate area. Most importantly, I think saving up for red interest is going to be really important here, as we need to be able to control Istvan. We'd like to strike forward and collapse on Asia a little bit, but we can't do that without fighting Istvan, and I don't think it's worth fighting Istvan immediately. I'm not going to accept the alliance with him, but I'm going to try and just kind of keep this delicate balance of having enough troops to attack forward with also not sacrificing our back line at all. This guy's kind of gonzo, so let's go ahead and grab his land. Wonderful. And getting pretty close to our red interest of 1.3 million now. Istvan has not made a move. I think he's pretty content with being passive, but he might be a donator, so we need to be aware of that. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit more strength before we fight him, though. And honestly, I think I'm going to fight down the blue team over here. So let's go ahead and charge it forward into the blue team and start knocking down these guys. Provide a little bit of support to P315 so he doesn't get ganged up on. And then honestly, let's just jump over here. This guy's attacking Norwegian, so we can knock down this guy a little bit. And wonderful news. We are getting boated into, but that's by this guy. It's not that much of a concern. There's a nice full send. Okay, so we've completely collapsed the Eastern Asia position, minus Istvan, which we'll come to here in a minute. But we're just going to keep focusing down this guy for the time being, especially as he's boating into our neighbor Cutie. We need to stop that to make sure Cutie can continue to be a donator for us and also doesn't sacrifice any land of our team away that we would then have to recapture. So we'll just keep fighting over here. And hopefully, okay, this guy full sends. Wonderful. He full sends Cutie, which is unfortunate. I do see that red guy coming over. That's a threat. He's got 1.9 million. Okay, I think there's time for this. I don't really want to push down there quite yet. I want to deal with Istvan because Gabe is like struggling to be able to donate with this. So I think this is the time to strike down this guy. Hopefully we can get through him really quickly and he'll just full send. I mean, yeah, he's going after Cutie as well, so we need to kind of protect her. And so we'll just kind of launch some attacks over here into this guy. Gabe also sees what we're doing. Yeah, if we can get this done. Oh, there's the full send on Gabe. Okay, huge. We get him out of the way. I mean, that's sucks that Gabe got full send because honestly, it'd be better if I did since my job is kind of done here. But since I didn't, maybe I can boat over here and collapse on this red player before he has the chance to do any more damage to our back lines. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's send the boat over. Not under any immediate pressure from Australia. So I think this is a little bit better for the team to consolidate this position and help Snacks out. Snacks is a pretty big player to lose on our front lines and would be hard to replace. And he's kind of getting pinched by the blue and red. So we can at least take away the red by doing this. We could have also accomplished the same thing with donations. I think this situation is a little bit different. Number one, because we are the crown. But number two, because Snacks would have really struggled to attack in any one direction without being attacked from the other. So let's just keep knocking this guy down. And that should be enough of him. He's left and become a bot. Wonderful news for us. I think we're done here. And then let's check down south. Okay, actually we have Aziz down there, so he can definitely control that. Everything's looking good. Australia's still under control. Now we have 55%, so the game's looking a lot more in hand than it was before. That's for sure. I mean, we all kind of won our individual fights across the board. Let's keep boating then, just for funsies. Stay in the fight. Let's see if we can get to the Svalbard, which I think is how you say it, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And boat. There we go. It's on its way. And we'll just boat in here and try and get to America. I mean, we have 5.6 million. There's no one under real threat right now, so I think this is fine. We can go ahead and get started on the guy in North America, prevent him from getting any bigger as he's getting Greenland right now. So we'll just boat through this guy as just kind of a detour on our way over to Greenland. And send that boat. And as soon as that touches down, we're just going to launch a massive attack again. Just make sure we don't get kicked off. Shouldn't be a problem here. He is a little bit bigger than us right now, but honestly, I don't think he's had time to build up the troops yet. He has not. And it looks like someone's coming from Mexico as well. So let's just keep up the attack here. Keep up the pressure. And we'll just keep attacking him. We're getting the yawn face from the RU guy. I mean, sorry. Let's just keep attacking over here. Looks like Africa is getting wrapped up by DJ. Fantastic news over there. And now we can just kind of keep pushing this as the RU guy is full scent. And now Straw Hat Pirate is getting attacked as well. So wonderful little game for us as we are able to provide a lot of support for our team. And I think on a critical position, just that back line kind of ended up being a little bit more valuable than I initially gave it credit for. But that is going to do it for today. So as we do start to wrap things up, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it this far in the video. If you have made this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up, really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one.